Hey guys, it's Carter. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic day today. Now in today's video, we are going to be talking about breakout strategies for day trading. Now, there's millions of strategies. There's millions of breakout strategies, I'm sure. But in today's video, we're going to be talking about the breakout strategy that I've been using for the past 7 years. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this. If you do, smash that like button and subscribe. And if you're a beginner that is just getting started with trading, I want to kind of tell you guys a couple of things. The first thing is don't expect anything. Don't expect to make money from the market. Don't expect anything. Focus on learning and money will follow, right? The more you learn, the more you're going to earn. Don't focus on being profitable right now. Focus on understanding the market and money will follow, right? So guys, that is so incredibly important for new traders. And I can't stress it enough. So, all right. I hope you guys enjoy it. If you do, smash the like button, subscribe. And if you guys want to learn more about trading, check out our school. It's down below. It's called the Swing Trading Masterclass. We got private live streams, quizzes, lectures, a group chat. But more importantly, we actually teach you to trade. It's going to be pinned to the comments, and you guys can get 50% off by using code FREEDOM. Code FREEDOM, it's like a college class for literally about $100, which is super cheap because that $100 could pay you for a lifetime. So check it out down below, and let's have a quick word from the best broker of all time, which is Moomoo. I know a lot of you are just getting started with investing, and one app that I've been using is called Moomoo. It's super beginner friendly, but still gives you pro level tools like live market data, easy to read charts, and news all in one place. And the best part, new users can get up to 60 free stocks when you open up an account with qualifying deposit. And honestly, that's actually why I tried it. And I've been using it ever since. Check out the link down below if you guys are curious. So if you guys are just getting started, guys, highly recommend checking out Moomoo because they offer great charting, scanning, paper trading, all this stuff you guys need to elevate your trading game. So check it out down below and let's dive into this here. So before we talk about the strategy, I want to talk to you as a new trader. If you're just getting started, I know you heard me talk about trying to learn, but you know, I really want to talk to you because I think it's so important. And all these traders nowadays on YouTube, on TikTok, and Instagram, they expect to fund a Robinhood account today with $1,000 and turn it into $2,000 in the next 30 days. And I want to tell you one thing here is if you make 3%, 3% per month, you're in the top 5% of all traders in the entire world. So with $100, 3% is only $3, right? So it may be hard to see the light at the end of the tunnel, but as long as you're profitable, you're hitting those base hits and being consistent, money will follow. So, all right, enough with that. Let's dive into this here. Let's pull up the broker and look at the trade that we took today. So the trade that we took today was on the one and only Tesla. Tesla is one of the stocks here that I trade quite frequently, because of how well it reacts to trends. So, you know, looking at this chart here, we could see that this thing sold off like crazy, about 6%. Now, in the past, this is actually a very common thing to see Tesla do, is have these huge spikes after hours or pre-market. So I wasn't too concerned about that. I honestly thought we were going to have some sort of trend like that, but it didn't happen. It kind of hit that yellow line, which is that 50-day EMA line, hits it, and we just had a bunch of selling pressure. And it also had just this general downward trend like that, where it hit that point of contact several times and just had a very, very hard time breaking above it. So it hit it, we had sell off, hit it, sell off, hit it, sell off. But more importantly, what it was doing, it was actually making a nice little wedge, which is very, very important. For breakout strategies, it's important to have the support wedging up instead of down, instead of channeling down like this, because you want buyers to continue to enter the position. This would have a lot more sellers if it was riding and going parallel down, which is still very, very common to see, but this gives you more indication of future moves. So after that here, I knew we could get a nice move if we could get a good breakout out of this. And that's exactly what we saw. You could see we didn't really form a candle above that trend line. So on that first candle to pop up above it at about 293 was our entry point here. The thought process was this: entering here, keeping our stop loss just below that moving average line, right? That 50-day moving average line. Because we knew if it breaks down through it, look what happens. Huge sell-off, huge sell-off. So I wanted to be able to get stopped out relatively quick for a possible move, not even back up to highs of day, but back up to realistic level up here at about 297 here. Now, obviously here, one of the things you got to pay attention to is trends. And you guys can see that it was forming this nice little trend line like such here. So that's where I just kept my stop loss, was right below that. So as the stock continued to rally its way up, I knew eventually we would have to close this position due to it going into, after hours trading. I never hold a position intended for a day trade after hours because it's considered a day trade, right? I want to be in and out of this position. Holding this stock after hours just increases the risk, right? And looking at it now, it's easy to say, oh, I wish I would have held it. But at the time, we just saw this huge sell off, and the trend was honestly starting to look a little something like this. So it just worked out that there was a nice move. But you guys can see here, this little move percentage wise was pretty solid, just under 1%. Like I said, 3% per month, you're in the top 5%. Also, we also used an indicator by the name of the MACD, which you guys can see that orange signal line right down here break up through that MACD line, which is that blue line, represents a good entry point, and then the dip down where it breaks down through it represents a good exit price. So we were able to be profitable, get in and out of this trade relatively easy. And of course, you always can go to even lower time frames like that 1 minute chart here, which we were paying attention to for the exit of the day here, because it was kind of riding its way up a little bit like that here, as you guys can see. A little bit something like here is what we were paying attention to. So you can see it rallied its way up. On that dip down was the exit. So nice move from there. And of course, you can even go to a higher time frame like the hourly here. Yeah, it worked out very, very, very well, guys. So, I hope you guys all enjoyed this, but what did we learn, right? Using other indicators, using other time frames, drawing out your trends, having a checklist, right? That set list of criteria. So, maybe before you enter a position, you go, okay, what's the trend? Where's the support? Where's the resistance? If it does this, what's the stock, going to do? If it does that, should I enter it, right? Being prepared is by far one of the most important things a trader should learn to do. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Smash that like button, subscribe, check out our school, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Like, follow, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.